Rise and shine, the day's begun. Feel the glow of the morning sun. At Bodhisuddha our hearts align. Sacred service in bed is divine. Oh, Sunday morning, let's break the gray. Shake the dust and light the way. Clear the energy, make it bright. Start the week off, oh so right. Bed's a temple, soft and true. Prayers rise in the things we do. Magic's brewing, it's no disguise. Love ignites under open skies. On Sunday morning, let's break the gray. Shake the dust and light the way. Clear the energy, make it bright. Start the week off, oh so right.
Hello, hello, VIPs. Another Sunday service. This one will be short. I have way too much going on. I don't have a lot of time to make the recording, piece it together, put it to a video, put some soothing music and frequencies. And so this will be short and to the point. I just want to talk about the energy waves this week. It's kind of a running theme. Late spring, early summer. And how you can use it, what we can do, all that good stuff. So as always, let's get some sound in here, some sound waves. We'll clear out some energy and get centered, and then we'll get started. If you are sensitive to sounds, please turn down your volume for a couple seconds.
Blankets make a quiet tree. Pillows build a fort for me. Draw a sky with stars that glow. In my mind, a peaceful show.
Okay, guys, let's take a deep breath in through the nose. Hold it. And out through the mouth. And hold it. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Hold it. Let all the toxic energy build. And blow all that toxic-ish out your mouth. And hold it. One more time. Deep in through the nose. Hold it. And out your mouth. Okay. All right. Let's start at your feet this time. So let's imagine roots coming up from the earth into your feet, grounding you. You're solid. Then up from the earth comes a golden wave of light. And it wraps around your toes and your feet, relaxing your feet and your toes, up around your ankles, relaxing everything, up your lower legs and your knees, up your inner and outer thighs, just relaxing everything, taking all the toxic energy. It's moving its way up to your hips and your butt, and up your stomach and your lower back, just relaxing everything, shining bright, up your chest and your upper back, totally opening up your heart, relaxing all the tension in your back, then up around your shoulders, and your upper arms and your elbows and lower arms, and wrapping around your hands and your fingers, taking all that toxic energy, all the stress, all the junk from the day, and it's working its way around your neck and your throat, and up your chin, relaxing your jaw, relaxing your cheeks and your mouth, your nose, your eyes, Relaxing your forehead. It's going up around the back of your head, totally relaxing the back of your head, up the sides of your head and your ears, all the way to the tippy top of your head, and everything just relaxes. We're sitting heavy. We are relaxed. Let it just swirl around you for a while, collect all that toxic junk. And when your intuition tells you it's ready, let it all fall down into earth. The earth will take all that stuff and transmute it for you. Thank you, Mother Earth. It is a miracle. All right, take one more deep breath in through the nose. Hold it. Cleansing breath, push it out. Ooh, thank you, thank you. Just relax for a minute. Okay, take a few seconds whenever you're ready. Calm them back and open your eyes. Take your time. Okay, so let's talk about this week. I'm going to start with what came through when I sat and got quiet and asked my guides what was coming this week, and then I'll tell you, like, when I looked it up, what I found from quote-unquote the professionals. Okay, so I just started saying that we're going to talk about the energy waves, and I got overwhelmed with this urge, like I needed water. I felt very dehydrated all of a sudden. And like I paused for a second, like, oh, maybe I need to drink some water. And I heard, drink water. So I went and got some water, and I just drank a gallon of water, like I chugged it. So I think maybe the message is drink plenty of water, stay hydrated. And I mean hydrated water. Less tea, less soda. I know it's like the weather's getting hot and we want the tea and the stuff, which is fine. Like, don't deny yourself those things, but balance it out. Drink water. They made me chug water all of a sudden, and I'm not somebody who doesn't drink water, so I don't know what that was about. All right, moving on. Also, I don't know what this is about. I'm suddenly getting like not a pain, an annoyance at the top of my ribs. I don't know if somebody's got something going on, but I don't know. We'll see what happens with that, because that just started when I sat down and tried to focus on this. Okay, so the first thing I was getting is more solar flares. Yay! We were getting those last week. And again, if you remember a couple years ago, we seemed to get them week after week after week. So we're into that. Okay, so with that, and as always, for empaths and energy workers, anyway, there's going to be, okay, so you know how we're usually talking about empaths, energy workers, all that. We have problems with electronics, Wi-Fi, electricity, all those things. This is going to be increased this week. I got that these solar flares would bring increased like energetic sensitivity. So that is energetic, your energy, and energetic electronics, electricity, stuff like that, increased sensitivity. So you may feel more emotionally charged or more like physically charged. How can I explain this? You know how you just sort of feel like electricity is kind of running through your body, and it will be. You're going to be more sensitive to those things. You're going to be more sensitive to the energy of other people. You're going to be more sensitive to the energy coming from electronics, street lights, TVs, your phone, your tablet, your whatever. You're going to be more sensitive from these solar flares. I also got disruptions to internet connections, disruptions in phone signals, and potentially power grids. So be on the lookout for that. That seems to be like there's a circle around it when I see it. Power grids. Disruptions to power grids. Okay, so when I looked that up, I looked it up on NOAA, the NOAA, what's this? It's like the National Oceanic something. And they said there is a significant solar event unfolding. It says a powerful coronal mass ejection, CME is how I know it, whatever, erupted from the sun on May 30th and is expected to impact Earth late on Sunday, June 1st. And they said the strongest effects were anticipated between 8 and 11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time on Sunday, which is today. So be open to that. And they say you can expect enhanced visibility of the northern lights, potentially as far south as Alabama and Northern California. So when I'm asking my guides like what we can do this week for this, as always, ground yourself, feet to the earth, like I'm always saying. Take walks, but like nature walks, not walking on the pavement. Pavement and dirt are two different things. Yes, in a tight spot, if all you have is the cement, go out and stand on the cement, but preferably feet directly to the ground. That is how the earth will soak up the energy for you and transmute it and all that good stuff. So grounding, nature walks, meditation, and breath work. Breath work always works too in a jam. I'm going to say again, limit your exposure to electronic devices, especially during the peak storm hours, which they said is 8 to 11 today on Sunday, 8 to 11 Eastern time. And as I just got the message, stay hydrated and rest as much as you need to, because again, help your body, help your spirit integrate these energies. We are going through upgrades. If you're not understanding this, we're going through upgrades and it's an adjustment. So like self-care, self-care, self-care. Okay, next thing, a little less scientific. We are going in the 369 energy portal on June 3rd. On June 3rd, there's this cosmic alignment known as the 369 energy portal. It sort of activates it's like a spiritual kind of sacred sequence, but it's also math and science. 369. It's associated with creativity, love, completion, finishing things out, spiritual awakening, which a lot of people are going through. So like the number 3, I just looked this up. Number 3, creative expression and communication. Number 6, love, harmony, and nurturing. Number 9, completion, wisdom, and higher purpose. Oh, I am struggling to breathe again. Why am I always struggling to breathe? So, okay. Again, this is not something I know. I'm looking this up. You can look it up too. The moon. The moon is lining up with, I don't know what this is. K2 in Leo, and it's supposed to support ego dissolution and soul revelation. So you'll see how this is all like all coming full circle. Then the sun, Mercury, and Uranus align with Taurus, and that brings in revolutionary grounding and new perspectives. Yep. See? Okay. What I channeled was this week for that, set clear intentions. This is mostly about like personal growth and transformation more than like love or money, but focusing on this helps with love. It helps with everything in all areas of your life. They want you to keep practicing meditation, journal. They want you to connect with yourself. Heavy focus on connecting with yourself, answering your questions, figuring out what you really want, what you really think, what you really value. Again, it's a huge time for going against what we've been taught to want, what we've been taught to think. Find out who you truly are, because that's when you're in the flow and you get all the things. So, planetary, let's see. Saturn enters Aries. And what my guides were saying is something about this brings in like a new beginning of karmic cycles that will influence us, and they're saying for the next 2.5 years. So that's 27, early 2028, I guess. I don't know why 2.5 is important, but that's what they said. They didn't say 2, they didn't say 3, they said 2.5. So this event happening here at the end of May, well, I guess the beginning of June, sets a new beginning for karmic cycles for the next 2.5 years. So what you're doing now is going to play out karmically for you for the next 2.5 years. We've got, that's why I said we have a lot of waves this year like that are bringing in things that stay with us for a long time. So it's super important to get focused now, do the work now. Okay, so they're saying this energy brings in like an assisting kind of energy. It's going to help you. You know how sometimes you feel like doing things, sometimes you don't. This will make you feel like doing things, like taking action, to set new boundaries, new foundations, new like disciplines to yourself. For example, when I'm saying like we gotta get disciplined and disconnecting from electronics every once in a while and just sitting with ourselves and being quiet, like it's gonna make it easier to do those kind of things. So like make healthier choices, make new routines, that kind of thing. There's something specific about this energy that is calling people, how do I say this? Calling people who are sort of feeling drawn to leadership roles but haven't stepped out yet. Because again, this energy is bringing like an assertiveness to us. It's helping us be assertive. And something about recently people have, like you're just kind of living your life. You're never thinking about being in a leadership role, but like recently you've been thinking about doing something different that's like a leadership role or on a platform or something like that. And this energy is helping you step into that. There's something wrong with the top of somebody's ribs. I'm getting there's things are going to come in to test your commitment to your personal growth, your commitment to this, what we keep talking about. Like, are you ready for this? Are you ready to be who you really are? Step into what you're supposed to be doing, finding your purpose, all that stuff. There's going to be challenges to that. There always is. There always is. So expect that. Heavy focus on authenticity, being authentic, being true to who you are, figuring that out, and then being true to it. And that, again, is what puts you in the flow. So you're not struggling with the things you're struggling with. We're struggling with those things because we're not in alignment with them. So being true to who you are puts you in alignment with those things, and they won't be a problem anymore. I mean, there's always blips, but like it won't be a struggle, whatever it is for you. Girl, I cannot breathe again. They want you to really reflect on where you need to establish stronger boundaries and where you need to kind of fix your routines. Like I just had a conversation with somebody about cutting out, a long time ago, I cut out high fructose corn syrup. Turns out I was allergic to it, and it's in everything. It's in everything. It's a real challenge to not have it, but it improved a lot of things. I had a lot of things going wrong. I cut that out, and that's when we realized, like, oh, I was having an allergic reaction this whole time. For years, I was having an allergic reaction and didn't even know. But things like that, like things you know you have to change about your routine, not just diet, whatever it is. Maybe you need to meditate more, or to be quiet more, or like they said, set boundaries, stuff like that. They want you to take proactive steps towards your goals, the goals that align, again, with your true self, not the goals you set because society thinks that was impressive or we thought that's what we should do, like the goals that are aligned with you. Be mindful of impulsive actions. Don't be impulsive this week. Somebody may set you off. Just take a minute, step back, take a breath. They want you to channel your energy into constructive things. this week, the energy is really powerful to, I know it sounds repetitive, but this is the energy we're in. Release, outdated patterns and, again, embrace who you really are, what you really think, what you really want, what your purpose is. They want you to use these heightened energies for your whatever you're doing, for your creative, if you're creative, for your spiritual stuff, for yourself, personal growth and all those kind of things. That's like what the energy's for. If you work with it rather than against it. If you work against it, you're going to have a hell of a time. Sorry. It's going to be a karmic cycle you stay in for 2.5 years. So think about the next 2.5 years. How do you want to live? And behave that way now. What you're doing now is how it's going to play out for you for the next 2.5 years. If you're loving with yourself, you're going to have a great relationship with yourself for the next 2.5 years. If you put love out into the world, you're going to get love back for the next 2.5 years. If you put money out into the world, you're going to get money for the next 2.5 years. You see what I'm saying? If you're greedy, the world's going to be greedy with you for the next 2.5 years. If you're out playing people, you're going to get played for the next 2.5 years. So just think about what you want the next 2.5 years to look like and act accordingly. Okay. Whew, man. Excuse me. I need another drink now. Guys, just remember that transformation usually comes through challenges. Like I'm always saying, we don't grow much when things are going well, because things are going well. Like we're having a great time, we're enjoying that. Like we tend to change when we get to a place where like, I can't take this anymore. What do I have to do to change this? That's when the growth comes. So when the tense moments come, when the moments come where you're like, why me? Like that's where you have room to grow. And that's why it happens. Because as humans, I'm sorry to say, we're just lazy. Like if we don't have to change things, we won't. So the universe will push us to get to that place where we're so desperate for things to be different, we'll do the work. So just embrace these energies. Like these are opportunities we're being given. They're sending us these energy waves to help us. So yeah, on the surface, it's a struggle. But again, those struggles are necessary or we won't do the work. We just won't. We're humans. I'm sorry. We're lazy. So use the energy to your benefit. And this could, all of this could literally change your life. If you use this energy wisely and to your benefit, it'll change your life. This is the time, I keep saying 2025 is the time. It's okay to be selfish. Be selfish, especially if you're the person that's been selfless your whole life. Take a freaking year. 1 year, it's fine. And you don't have to be overly selfish, but have the boundaries. Have the boundaries. Again, this is going to affect you for the next 2.5 years. Take the time to set the foundation that you want. All right, so this week, we're in this whole energy of soul recalibration, integration, dropping the facade. And I'm not saying we were being phony, but we had a facade and maybe didn't even realize it. We were trying to please everybody and be what we were told we should be and blah, blah, blah. This is all kind of tumbling down. Again, if you're getting in alignment with it, if you're fighting it, I can't even tell you what's going to happen to you. I don't even want to know. It's not going to be good. So get in alignment with it. We got really powerful energy waves coming. I know we have been the whole year, but I can only tell you what I'm getting. This is, and again, like what the scientists are saying is this is a storm, a solar storm, not one to fear, but, one to ride. These are not subtle like ripples. Okay. So again, you may feel like mood swings, old stuff resurfacing that you got to work through or cut out or heal or get an energy clearing or whatever. And I feel like you're going to feel like how can I say this? A deep need to sort of pull back and observe. okay, wait a minute, something's off here. Let me just sit back and watch what everyone's doing, because people's actions aren't in alignment with what they're saying. Something like that. Heavy energy of purging false identities. The masks we kind of wore for survival are like now irritating. Like we can't stand it. Like we've been wearing this mask, like those Halloween masks, and now they feel heavy and itchy and freaking unbearable. Rip that crap off. Be who you are. Authentic is circled when I see it. Authenticity. Be authentic. Be true to who you are. It's going to bring in everything you want. Particularly those of you, like I said, who have been feeling a pull to some kind of leadership role, some kind of teaching, or I don't know why I keep coming back to this. Something about people lately, just recently, like maybe I feel like you never even thought about it before, but just recently you're like feeling pulled to a leadership role or a platform, or wanting to speak out about something, or wanting to teach something like that. This is really going to help with that. They're showing me like cloudy energy around people's sacral and solar plexus. Things being released from your sacral and solar plexus chakras, specifically this week. Okay. And so that's going to like activate your sort of inner power and your ability to like set boundaries, decide what it is you want. It's like you getting into your power. So things will be working themselves out of those chakras, which could, again, make you emotional. Just let it go. Let it out. However that comes out for you. Carefully. Don't hurt anybody. Don't hurt yourself. But let it release. Oh, boy. Again, intuition and psychic abilities getting heightened. Pay attention to what your intuition is telling you. Pay attention to signs you're getting. Pay attention to your guides trying to get your attention. I'm getting that this is a breakthrough by breakdown week. So you may feel like things are cracking, but it's just opening you up to bring in what is meant for you. The universe is removing anything not aligned with you and not aligned with you in the next level. And I keep saying this, you're going to another level, and not everything and everyone can come with you. And they're not meant to. It's okay. Let that all fall away. I'm hearing heavily, stop trying to hold the dead branches. Let them go. This is about allowing and not forcing. This is all about, especially this whole summer, I feel like, learning to just be in the flow. Just be in the flow. If things are being removed from your life, let them go. Just be open. Be open to what the universe is giving you. It's going to be so much better than you can even, like, we can't even fathom what we're capable of. Just allow and don't force. Okay? Receive and don't chase. Unveil who you are. No more performing. 2025, no more performing. We are who we are. Take it or leave it. I'll put in the description box some of this stuff, but some of the things, again, daily grounding, just even 5 minutes. Just put your bare feet to the earth, or just, if you can't go outside, visualize the roots from your feet to the earth, anchoring you. Say something, and of course, as always, say it how it fits for you. You don't have to say it verbatim. I just sit here and I say something like, I'm rooted, I'm safe. I allow this energy to flow through me, not against me. That would be good this week. Super important to I know, big shocker. Clear your energy, but literally, like detox your energy field. Um, Maybe we'll do a 369 clearing if you guys want to do that. Just let me know. But they're showing me it's like super important because things are going to be getting caught up in your energy field. So like use smoke or sound. I mean smoke. You know what I mean? Sage or Palo Santo or whatever, or sound. Sound, you can use frequencies or singing bowls or just clapping, or you can just in the shower visualize all that stuff like going down the drain, washing down your body, going down the drain. If you're good at visualizing, just make sure you are detoxing your energy field, is how they're putting it. They want you to journal on okay, like what parts of me feel heavy, feel false or performative. What am I ready to release to feel free again? They want you to breathe into the discomfort. So apparently there's going to be some discomfort this week. It's okay. If you feel triggered or if you feel agitated or overly emotional, just pause, pull back. Say, is this mine or am I processing collective energy? Because again, that's going to happen. Other people don't understand energy. They have no concept of what we're doing, what we're going through. So they're just reacting to what it makes them feel. And so if you're in their energy and they're acting, irritated or agitated, don't allow that to consume you. Sit back. Is this mine? Do I have any reason to feel triggered or agitated? Or am I processing someone else's energy or the collective energy? If you're a super sensitive empath, you will feel the collective energy. That's what I feel. And that's why it's so frustrating, especially before you understand what's happening. Like, how could I possibly be mad all the time? I'm not a mad person, but I was feeling the collective's energy. So sit back. When you feel that way, sit back and find out, is this mine? And maybe it is. And if it is, then work through that. But usually it's not. So you can disconnect from that. When you realize, oh, that's not even my energy. Boop, take that, be gone. So take a pause if you feel triggered and ask yourself, is it yours? Heavy focus this week on breath work, meditating, journaling, for some reason cold water, well, drinking water, but cold water, and nature. They're saying that can help transmute these surges. You are not breaking down. You are breaking open. You are remembering who you were before the world told you who to be. I say allow the shedding. Allow it. You are becoming light again. Okay. Earlier they were saying to do a challenge. Do one thing this week that feels deeply aligned. Something that you feel deeply aligned with now, but would have scared your old self. I don't know. Post something true. Rest without guilt. Say no without apologizing or feeling guilty. Raise your rates. Walk away. Whatever your next level self would do, they want you to try it on this week. Just one thing. Okay, I guess we'll leave it there. I'll do some messages in a separate video so that you guys don't have to stick around for so long. But I send you guys courage. We're gonna be shedding. There may be some chaos, some fog, but they're saying to ride the wave, don't fight it. If you ride the wave, if you let this stuff flow, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna end up better than you are now. If you fight it, dare I say, it'll be worse. So you're not lost. You're being realigned. Let it be, let it happen. Be soft when you can. Let it be fierce when it must, but let it be real. This is all about being real, finding out who you are, being who you are, not giving a damn what people think about who you are. Getting in alignment because you're leveling up. Sending you guys positive energy.